Welcome back to my channel. Today's topic is about the reincarnation and evolution fraud of the nefarious ones, the Illuminati, the false Illuminati and the false Freemasons, the Vatican, Deep State and their allies, their reptilian draconian allies, the nefarious ones. Now, this reincarnation and evolution scam is an anti-nature and anti-Christ agenda. I have explained about reincarnation already in my previous video and a few more of my past videos. And I've also reminded or told the nefarious ones that Earth is not their school and that Earth is home to the indigenous people, home to the eternal mother of the throne of Earth and her daughters, her heiresses to the throne, and their divine partners, according to our divine covenants of heaven, earth, and the underworld. So this whole notion of Earth being school and reincarnation being promoted among the conscious community, and this evolution idea, I've already explained that it is a scam, because whose books and whose laws are they using to promote you, for example, or to pass you, or to declare that a specific student or species or being has passed a test, based on whose laws and based on whose books? We already know the books are twisted. They have twisted the truths. They are full of lies and deceptions and illusion. Whose laws are they using to qualify people to ascend and to go back to their planets or to their galaxies, for example? According to whose laws, if the current rulers aren't the true representatives of this earth, on which council, on which divine council or planetary and galactic and cosmic council are they sitting to determine which students or which species or which beings on earth right now, sentient being, qualifies to leave this earth or stays to repeat the cycle or the life, so-called life lesson? I have mentioned this before. If you are here and you still believe that Earth is your school, then it means you will just come and attend your school according to the books of the nefarious ones, under mind control, brainwashing techniques and devices and tools, and repeat the same cycle over and over, because your mind will be wiped clean once you die, and you will be shoved back and pushed back into this earth to repeat the same nonsense that you have been doing the previous years. That's why humanity has taken over 3,600 years, the whole age of Pisces, to apparently evolve. They are still nowhere. The only reason they are being activated right now is because of the presence or the alignment, divine alignment of the planets, the alignment of the divine beings that have voted or that have agreed that enough is enough of all the criminal activities and imbalance that is happening here on this earth. So with the age of Aquarius, the activation was set to happen because the nefarious ones already received the memo from the divine council, from the Most Highs, that this time, during this time period or during this age, you are supposed to do A, B, C, and D, and make sure that the true owners of this earth get back what belongs to them, and that everything is balanced out on earth in terms of representation of the species. For example, we know that they called us an animal farm. This is an animal farm according to them. And we know we are different species. We have the lions, we have the serpents or the cobras, we have the elephants, we have the bird species, we have the dog species. Every species that is in the animal kingdom is also represented here on earth. So they call us animals, right? So we are their animal farm. and which was not supposed to be, because this animal farm belongs to the divine mother, the eternal mother of earth. It belongs to Mother Kai, or Mother Earth herself. And most of the animals that we get here on earth, we can find them in the other dimensions or other realms, because it's specific to this realm. And as animals of this earth, if we have to go down to the species of our essence, we have agreed to come into this body, because the body sets us apart from the true animals of the wild, because we are intelligent beings regardless of what species we represent here on earth. But our intelligence, our mind, our growth has been kept and is under control and manipulation of these nefarious ones, which I call the scam, evolution scam. Because their excuse then at the end of the day is to say, listen, if they have access to the Galactic Council, and which they should, because somebody must represent the Earthlings, because the true owners of the earth were asleep. That's why it is written, my people perish because of lack of knowledge. So somebody had to, even if they were frauds or imposters, they had to represent us. So every time they represent earth and come with this evolution scam or idea before the councils, they will say, see, look at the earthlings. They cannot evolve because they cannot learn their lessons. They are repeating the same lessons over and over and over. But they do not, because human beings and most people are still sleeping. They do not want to wake up to the true essence of who they are and whose they are and why they are here on earth. Because most of them are reading their Bible to go to heaven, and some to be condemned to go to hell. Some of them have been convinced that they are from other dimensions and realms, and they've just come to learn a lesson, and they will ascend back to their realms or galaxies, forgetting about the original people of this land or of this earth, of Atlantis, of Mother Kai. So that's the reason why I call it a scam, and it was confirmed yesterday as the downloads came. It is truly an evolution scam to usher in their new world order, or the artificial world here on earth. We know so far that mostly everything is artificial. Throughout the years, they've been sensitizing people through artificial seeds, foods, right? GMO foods. People have gotten used to it. Original foods and organic seeds are now only for the elite, or only for those who can afford it. The rest of the animal farm eats whatever these nefarious ones serve us. So they've been sensitizing people throughout different lifetimes, and especially in the last half of their time that they have left here on earth, so that people cannot awaken to the true selves and learn. They have been sensitizing and capping their progress and their growth through GMO foods, weather modification. They've made you used to it. You don't even know when the true rain falls and the false rain falls. You don't know the difference between the true rain and the false rain. Artificial inseminations. People just need to, if they have money, they go to the labs and they pay to get a baby. Artificial insemination with the donors that are there, that are being paid. They are being paid to donate their seeds or sperms. And for some of us, they've been doing it unbeknownst to us, stealing it from us in our ignorance. They also have surrogate mothers that are carrying the seeds that they have stolen from ignorant mothers, or from the royal, especially they steal it from the royal bloodlines, because these they are using as placeholders, because they are still under their manipulation before the council or before the mother of the throne, to pacify her with the seeds of her children. But that is not going to work. I spoke about it already. Then we are used to fake hair, fake lashes, fake nails, Botox, plastic surgeries, all the things that are fake, that are artificial. Now, if you don't get where I'm heading right now with this reincarnation scam and evolution scam, then you better just stay asleep. You just stay asleep. But I guarantee you, we are not going to wait for you to wake up to finish your lesson before we can save our throne and save Earth. Everything on this earth has been made artificial. Lab babies are being bred in their Illuminati bases and facilities here on Earth, in the undergrounds and also underwater. And now we have the artificial intelligence in the form of robots, which are already being turned into half human and half machine. They are half machine, and they have been turned into machines with human characteristics and human sentient essence. And their functions are already being programmed. We already know they are releasing robots that can have sex with humans. So half human, half machine partner people can have sex with, because they are zombies at this moment. They can't think for themselves. They are like people who are being led to be destroyed, to be slaughtered. They know about the depopulation agenda of these nefarious ones, but nobody still pays attention how they will do it, or how they are already doing it, and how they have already started introducing their artificial ideas and concepts and creations into our world, into this natural world, natural setting of Mother Nature, being anti-nature, because they don't want things to happen naturally. They are opposing everything that is nature, everything that is of earth, everything that has been created and started on the foundation, the true foundation and laws of our Most Highs, of Ma'at, of thought, of the heavens and earth and the underworld. So you in your ignorance are being led, and you are helping. Most of you are still helping the nefarious ones when you side with them against the chosen ones, against the throne of this earth, against Audrylin, Zerilda, Nauses. But you will not win, I promise you. As all these downloads are coming, it's just to bring things in the open. Now listen. With this said, I, Audrylin, Zerilda, Nauses, the Alpha and Omega, and the Isis of the throne of earth, did not and do not give permission to these planetary criminals to create an artificial world that has and continues to bring imbalance here on this earth. Because most sheep, the sleeping ones, if we don't intervene, if the divine forces of the heavens and the underworlds, of whom I am a part of, do not intervene, then you will be depopulated, you will be slaughtered, you will be killed off, as they have already started with diseases that they have given you, HIV and AIDS, malaria, and different kinds of deadly diseases that they have given you, including this C-19, COVID, and flu, every type, whatever disease that is that they have introduced. That was man-made. It was made from the labs and by the labs of these nefarious ones. That's the way they have been killing you off softly, killing them in their ignorance, killing them while they are still just following the crowd, following our false teachings and lies. I do not give them permission to continue with their artificial world agenda. This is a natural world and space. We as animals, if I can explain the species, like I said already in the beginning, we are different species, animal species, but that doesn't make us exactly the same as a lion, for example, or exactly the same as a NAGA or a snake or a serpent or a cat we find in the wild. We are intelligent, we are divine, because different galaxies have different species, different form that they take. So when we agree to come into this earth, in this form that walks with two legs on earth, we have made an oath that we will abide to the rules and the laws of earth, and that we will live and that we will coexist in harmony and in balance with one another. That you will not get 100 lions while there are only 2 snakes, or that you will not get 2 dogs while there are 7 birds, for example. If there are 1 million birds, there should be 1 million lions, etc. For example, that's the balance that we are talking about. But we know already, we don't have to look at the species that we are within. We can just look at the different tribes all over the world, or in different nations of the earth, and there you can already see the imbalance. If you don't know who you are, if you don't go within to know yourself, you just have to look outside to know there is an imbalance. It's just an example, but you get an idea now as I'm opening your eyes. That's the balance we are talking about. And the balance also goes into the real animal kingdom in the wild. Because most of them have been extinct. So one of the reasons why they have resisted and persecuted my twin flame or divine partnership union here on this earth was that for them to continue with their artificial world projects. And that's why they have stolen from our seeds, our DNA, our blood, so they can create the babies outside of my womb. Because that's the reason why twin flames came here, divine partners came on this earth. Because each one of us, we are representing a specific galaxy and divine family of our heavens and our underworlds. So we came to restore our beings, our people. Like I said, if we are only left 5 here on this earth, we are being extinct. So we had to be restored back on this earth, especially if you are killing off and destroying and oppressing the original people. The plan of the divine of the Most High was, right, let's send in our divine or our people that will go and restore the balance. That is one part of also restoring the balance through divine intervention, because they've seen the imbalance that is happening, and because of racism, tribalism, all this nonsense that is happening, especially from those who are on the lower tiers, the good for nothing beings who do not have self-esteem because they occupy places and positions and roles that were never theirs from the beginning. So through their unrepentant and stupid acts, they have qualified my twin soul union here on earth through flesh, blood and waters. Even though I did not carry her physically, and even though we did not meet physically, we have given birth through a surrogate mother. We have given birth to our doubles, our beautiful doubles, whom I always remember on every 7th of the month that was born last year, 7th of July 2022. So that qualifies me as the rightful heir and queen of MaatKare. And even in his absence, in the absence of my divine partner, whom I am awaiting to join me and our royal co-rulers on earth according to our divine covenant between heaven, earth and the underworld, I still have that authority and that power because it was already given to me, as I mentioned in other videos, in October 2022. So I just had to awake to this fact and to this truth that I am the Isis of the throne of earth because I am qualified. The mixing through their unrepentant, crooked, surrogate mother insemination of our seeds, his sperm and my seed, have brought the two of us together. So they know these imposters, the shapeshifters, clones, doppelgangers, will not work in this lifetime with me or against me, because they have been doing this. These nefarious ones have been doing the same thing over and over and over. They have been trapping the divine partners that were sent to correct the imbalance or to represent earth, to bring freedom and restoration to her. They have been trapping the chosen ones. And I did not also escape their illusion and their lies in the past lifetimes, because they will also trap me through the seeds, the mothers also through the seeds of our womb. Because if our children are here, we don't want the divine forces of the Most Highs, the galactic war, to break loose on earth. Then we would ask them not to punish earth, so we can give them another chance, like we said, as it is written in the Bible. Give them another chance. Give this tree another chance. Let's see, maybe it will grow. Maybe it will start bearing fruit, and we may not destroy it. But I mean, 3,600 years is a lot of time for people to try to bear fruit on an earth that doesn't belong to them. I mean, the righteous and the true rulers must give you mercy and grace to continue on that. But this earth is ruled from behind the scenes and even openly by this Illuminati, by the Vatican, by the Buckingham Palace, and all these allies, deep state, that are ruling from behind the scenes. They are not the owners of this world. They own the throne of this earth, the true owners of the throne of this earth. 150 years of jubilee. That means they must give back. They were supposed to give back the throne 150 years ago, at least in this lifetime. At least in this lifetime, because they caught us through our seeds, through our children in the past lifetime, my great mother. So at least 150 years They were supposed to, because every 50 years, after every 50 years, you were supposed to free a slave. There wasn't supposed to be any enslavement or slavery on this earth, but human beings are still under slavery. Mind control, it's slavery, because you can't think for yourself. You don't have freedom of choice. You don't have options. You don't have a free will, although they lie to you in the conscious community or in the Bible telling you you have a free will. You don't have a free will if you are being controlled and manipulated in the mind. You are being brainwashed to believe lies. You are not free. You cannot think for yourself. What kind of freedom is that? So this message is very clear. This message is for those who have ears, they will hear. And they will understand and they will research more. But I tell you, if you aren't of this earth and if you don't want to fight alongside me and others that are here to fight for the mothers of the throne and for the true owners of this earth, please stand aside. Do not come in our way. Don't get in our way, because whether someone supports me or not, I'm telling you, I'm going to win this war. That is already set in stones. It is written in the heavens, in the stars, because the divine have already set the date of destruction for this earth if these nefarious ones do not repent and give back what belongs to me and my divine mothers, or the mothers of this earth and our co-rulers, the divine partners from our heavens and galactic families. If they do not give that back, then earth will be destroyed in a war that even the innocent will die, because they don't want to wake up, because they don't want to go inside themselves to get guidance and instructions from the ancestors that are warning them from the other side, from the spirit world. And I represent both heaven, earth, and the underworld. I have a covenant with both heaven, earth, and the underworld as the queen of the earth, whether they acknowledge me or not. And I have the final say of the fate of this earth. Not even my children, my seed, not even the mother of my womb, and not even the eternal mother of the throne, because our words and our oath is very important. If we want allies to trust us, we have to honor our word. Our words are laws. Therefore, the lawless ones, the rebellious, the persecutors, and all those gatekeepers and recruits and liars and deceivers and stuff, your time has already run out. We are now preparing the coming of my divine partner. These are just last revelations or downloads that are coming. So whether you believe it or not, that is your problem. We are not going to hold back what is going to happen, because some people are still sleeping, and I mentioned it in one of my videos before. This lie that they are telling in the Bible of the gospel must be preached to all the ends of the world and then the end will come. No, it's a lie. I did not come to condemn or to judge the world. I came to set it free. My divine team came to set earth free and earthlings free, to set our people free, to wake up the sheep. That's the reason why we have come. But we have come to judge the leaders of this earth, to judge the Vatican, to judge the deep state, to judge the imposter rulers of this earth. And I am the Queen of the South. We're talking about the fake Freemasons. This world belongs to the true Masons. We don't call ourselves Freemasons. We are the Samsons. We are the Masons, the master builders of this earth, this natural world that they want to turn into an artificial world. But they will not succeed in this lifetime and beyond, because this is the season finale. Like I've said, we have come full circle. They will not have this earth again. The rulers, the false imposter rulers, the planetary criminals, they are the ones that we are after. They are the ones my divine team, my ancestors, our galactic allies came here for to remove, either through their willingness, because they have got all the warnings of different lifetimes. They know through oracles and prophecies and messages and instructions that they need to do that. And they were hoping that we will not wake up to their lies and illusions and deceptions, because they've been using the alien technology on us to keep us kept, keep us under the sleep, so they can turn our world into an artificial world. But it is not going to happen. So they should surrender. They should give back to us, to me, the Queen of the Age of Aquarius, the Queen of the Earth, and my divine ruler that is coming, my divine partner, and our true royal rulers. They must give it back, because I am the authority of the earth right now, whether they like it or not, whether they have me in their meetings or not, whether they have me in their council or not. My divine essence is recording with me right now. My divine Akashic records are being read by the Eternal Ones, by the Ancients of Days. And whether they allow many people to see and hear my messages or not, I have spoken, I have declared and decreed. If they are not willing to repent and give back what belongs to us, then the galactic war will surely happen. That is something that will just happen because I am awake. The Queen of the Earth is awake. So it doesn't matter how long it takes in this lifetime. It doesn't matter whether I grow old fighting this war, because I'm fighting it every single day and I will not stop. I will come back, because when I die, it means it is finished with this world. I am telling you, it is finished. And in between, so between now and until I die, fate for this earth has already been set. If the nefarious ones repent, get themselves out of this earth, and at least leave the sheep to wake up. Or if they don't want to wake up, we said, Sao Egu, follow one another out of our planet, out of earth. You are welcome to. We don't manipulate and control people. We don't suffer of low self-esteems. And we are not here to replace humans' nature with artificial intelligence. I'm not saying that technology is wrong, because it has its place on earth as well. But it is being created to replace nature. It has been created to replace humanity. It has been created to replace places. Look at most of us. Most of the time, we are in social media. We forget about our natural social interactions. Now, I'm not talking about myself, because I'm at war every time, and I always limit who comes in my space, because I will also want to protect people, because they are so weak that they are being manipulated and controlled against me. So rather, I would keep them at a distance, because they are weak, they are spineless, most of them. So if I allow you in my space, I'm hoping that you have a backbone, and that you will be able to resist the devils, or resist the nefarious ones, their whispers, their lies and deception and illusions, and their mind control. So most of you are buried into Facebook, into visual realities, etc. Artificial reality, artificial everything. So we are here to restore nature. We are here to restore the natural flow of creation and of life here on earth. Our trees are calling out for that freedom. And even if we just do it with 5 people left, with earth, we will do it. Listen, we will do it. I'm telling you, we are serious this lifetime. These nefarious beings will not have earth again. I am the age of Aquarius, and we are on divine timeline, divine timing, divine frequency, which is also giving way, or which is an opening for divine intervention anytime. So because these beings have been warned long time ago, so the divine team, the galactic family, the warriors, they cannot hold back. They are just waiting. As one of my sisters, or one of the YouTubers that is probably still a Anunnaki contactee, or Anunnaki oracle. Let me just call her the Anunnaki oracle, because the Anunnaki are already here on earth. Many are still in the war zone in our heavens, but those who need to be down here are here, and I am one of the Anunnaki. There are many Anunnaki already here on earth. Some of them still don't know who they are, because of the capping and because of the wiping out of the memories, because all of us have gone through that process and are awakening with time. But time is of essence right now, because we are on divine timing, divine timeline, divine frequency. That's the frequency that is waking us up, that is waking nature up. The vibration, the energy in the nature is also different nowadays. So divine intervention can happen anytime, anytime, I promise you, without any warning, because we have been warning these beings forever now. So the warning goes out to them, and awareness to those who are in the masses, who are still asleep, so they know. You are being led as sheep to be slaughtered, depopulated, and be replaced by machines, be replaced by clones, be replaced by shapeshifters, be replaced by artificial everything. So wake up. This is one of my last warnings to you, Earth. This is one of my last warnings to you, nefarious imposter rulers, planetary criminals. Your time is finished. And I did not come to lose this time. I have come to win. And that's what I will do. I will win this war. It is just clear, and that you know that. In your bones, you know that. Because it was already prophesied. Don't think because I'm a woman that you can just do anything. and my divine powers and my brothers and my divine partners and my galactic allies will just sit back and watch whatever you are doing to me. Remember, you have been warned, and it will happen to you. Your destruction and the revenge of the Most Highs to avenge me, to vindicate me and my people and earth will happen in a blink of an eye. So stop playing, because you can't play games with the divine. You cannot even play games with my divine mind. How about the ones that I have all the divine essence of the heavens and the earth and the underworld. That's why I am Hecate. I am Hatshepsut of the earth. I'm Hecate of the underworld. And Diana Inanna of the heavens. Do you understand? That's my triad or my trinity. The oneness of the heaven, the earth, and the underworlds. And get ready for those of you that are getting out. Go and create your artificial world somewhere else, not on this earth planet. We will bring in the restored earth, in the new Jerusalem, we will bring in stuff that will be in alignment with nature, because nature comes first. All you antichrists and nature people or beings must leave this earth, because this is the world of nature. This is Mother Kai, this is Mother Earth. This is the end, and that end is coming swiftly and in a blink of an eye to you. Nefarious ones and those who are to be destroyed, because they are furthering the agendas of the nefarious ones, and because they are coming against me and my people and my kind who are here to help people. It's their agenda.